Do not start your day with something very interesting like Instagram or something very stressful like checking work messages on WhatsApp because you set your dopamine baseline levels for the whole day as soon as you wake up. If you start your day with Instagram, you'll crave that for the entire day. And since studying is less interesting than Instagram, you'll never be able to focus. I find breath work to be a good way to start the day with because it calms my nerves and doesn't let me go into stress.
The second thing that you need for a good study session is to keep your phone on focus mode. When you live far from home, I don't think it's advisable to like keep your phone outside the room or keep your phone on silent mode or keep your phone switched off. I mean, कुछ भी हो सकता है, कुछ भी emergency आ सकती है. So instead of that, I create a focus on iPhone. iPhones have this special feature of creating your own do not disturb mode. I can receive any call, but I can't receive any message. I don't really care if I miss a text here and there. If it is important, that person would call me. I don't really get notifications of anything at all, and that helps me stay focused.
Go to settings and scroll down to focus. Click on the plus sign to create a new focus and select the name you want. Click on customize focus and then select apps. Choose allow notifications from and deselect any app that has been selected by default. Click on done. Now go to people, choose allow notifications from and make sure that no one is selected. Click on next. Choose calls to allow from everybody. Click on done. To turn this focus on, you need to go to control center and click on focus and then select the focus you just created.
It is 7:33. We're going to study till 9.
I found this digital kitchen timer on Amazon and I bought it because I didn't want to use my phone while studying. A tiny effort to use my phone a little less. And something about this makes me feel very motivated to study. The loud noise it makes at the end of the session gives me such a sense of accomplishment that a phone's timer never could.
It is 10 o'clock. मैं नहा ली हूँ और I also got ready and I have my breakfast right here. These are 3 boiled eggs and this is curd जिसके अंदर मैं ये chia seeds डालूँगी जो मैंने कल रात को soak किए थे and I'll also add pumpkin seeds in it. मैं इस कर्ड में यूजुअली फ्रूट्स भी डालती हूँ but the whole point of me showing you this breakfast is to emphasize how important a high protein breakfast is. वो भी मैंने सीखा है न्यूट्रिशन के बारे में. I've learned one thing that your breakfast should not have any kind of sugar. Natural sugar from fruits is okay, but artificial sweeteners or artificial sugar, a big no. Your breakfast should only have good source of animal protein, good fats, just say soaked nuts. I had that an hour ago, and fiber. So if you start your day with sugar, sugar increases your blood glucose level significantly. There will be a glucose spike, and when those levels are coming down from the peak, you experience something called a sugar crash. That is when you feel sleepy, that is when you feel lazy because of the sugar crash. उसके बाद your body craves the sugar spikes throughout the day, okay? That is why you crave more sugar throughout the day. Your body wants its blood sugar levels to be in that peak again, because of which it craves more sugar. So it's like an endless cycle. And then you end up consuming so much sugar, which shows up on your skin, which shows up as insulin resistance. Intake of excessive sugar can manifest in many, many diseases, okay?
The next thing is to have your meals without screens. Give real rest to your brain. Watching Netflix while eating won't make your brain feel rested. It won't make you feel fresh. Also, your break might actually extend a little longer if the episode you're watching turns out to be a cliffhanger. You don't have to quit it altogether, and that's what I'll talk about in point number 7. Go outside for a walk during breaks without earphones. Just be in the moment because this also makes you feel rested and grounded. The trick is to get so bored doing it that you eventually feel like getting back to study as soon as possible.
But the last thing that I do is I keep high dopamine activities for the end of the day. So, what I mean by that, I got myself a chocolate. I charged my iPad and I'm going to take a break. I'm going to watch my favorite show. I'm going to eat sugar. I'm going to chill for a while. And the reason I don't do these things in the beginning of the day is because I don't want my mind to crave these stimulations throughout the day. I don't want my mind to crave Netflix or sugar early in the morning or like somewhere in the afternoon when I'm trying to study. I'm not gonna quit watching a show or I'm not gonna quit eating a chocolate if I want to because I'm not in a prison. But controlling when you do these things is equally effective. Also, just don't be fooled by social media. I have had a pretty healthy, non toxic, productive day to day. I might encourage healthy eating, healthy lifestyle, but I myself have a lot of struggles doing it sometimes. For example, yesterday I skipped lunch altogether and I had Maggie for dinner. So, no one's perfect. I am just trying to build good habits. I'm just trying to build a good lifestyle. I don't do this daily, but I do it regularly, and that's what matters. I have now successfully built a habit of eating high protein breakfast every morning. I don't skip breakfast anymore. I hope these 7 things help you to keep your mental health in check, to study freely. Yeah, just have fun while studying honestly. इतना स्ट्रेस लेना ही नहीं होता. Life's not that serious. बस ये बोल के चलो. Your mental health should come above all of it. Oh yeah. Good night.